Guys, we know DY back to front. We're going to give you great excuses to get to DY and find the hidden gems in DY. Stay tuned.
Morning, Mark.
Morning, DY.
The best. All the best places. Yeah.
The centre of the universe.
And where Novak HQ is located as well. The epicenter.
And where it is. How are you ladies this morning?
Good. I feel very tall compared to Jess this morning.
We do have a height difference. Natalie's a lot taller than me.
Like a foot taller.
Yeah, you can see it today.
Yeah.
And so where'd today's topic come from?
Well, Jess and I have been we've been Northern Beaches locals for as long, since we were born, and DY is one of our favorite places to go, and I feel like we've got a pretty good local knowledge of some of the best, the hidden and not so hidden gems of DY. So I think today we just wanted to talk about some of the great secret places in DY and some of the more well-known places that Northern Beaches locals will know and love.
I had a friend of mine that's got an amazing mortgage company in the city, and he said, I've been analysing my business. 23% of my business comes from the Northern Beaches. I want to put 4 guys into the Northern Beaches. He said, I automatically thought Manly. I talked to my Northern Beaches guys. They all said, we don't want to go to Manly. And he's like, what for? That's Manly. And they said, for our customers to get to us, food options, handiness, get us into DY. I was surprised.
Manly's great, but I think the locals on the beaches prefer DY.
Yeah.
I think Manly has also a mix of people from, because at the ferry, there's a lot of people from the city and people moving in and out every day, whereas the locals go to DY every day.
Yeah, I think, if you look at where the cars are all converging to, whether you're Palm Beach, whether you're Frenchs Forest, whether you're Manly, DY's sort of in the middle of it. So that's really, really interesting. So I guess for anyone coming to the beaches, we're going to give you some really good reasons this morning.
For sure.
Definitely. Well, I think we'll get started. We've just got a little list ahead here, but we've got a lot of different genres of food. We've got breakfast, dinner spots. So I guess we'll start with, it's morning. I think we should start with coffee. Our favorite coffee place in DY is probably Brew and I, which is located just at the front of Novak HQ. I know, Mark, you've done lots of little live videos and giving a shout out to our favorite baristas in Brew and I.
Yeah, and coffee is almost a little bit scientific as well these days, and it seems like there's a bit of art to it, and these guys have all of that down pat. So if you get to have a coffee there, it's the little outpost before you leave DY. It's a little street, Del Mar Parade, and I always wanted to call that cafe Del Mar, but anyway, because it's on Del Mar. But it is a cracker for coffee. Go check it out.
The owner also just got a new Border Collie puppy. So if you go, you might get to see the puppy and play with the puppy.
I'm sold.
It's so cool, those guys. They are cool.
Yeah. But you're right about coffee. It's like an art now, because everyone's posting it on their Instagram. Everyone's looking for that nice latte art. Another place I know I love getting coffee is Chill Bar down at DY Beach, who also has amazing ice cream, just because that way it's right on the beachfront and you can just get your coffee takeaway and just sit on the sand and just watch the waves.
They also have cannolis, which are my favorite food in the whole world. And they have little mini cannolis. It's so bad. I usually buy, whenever I go, I'll buy 4 or 5 of them. And they always give me a look because I'm taking all of them off the shelf every time I go.
Those guys, and not only that, it's great conversation with those guys. They're lads, they're boisterous, and we always have a good chat when we're down there. So it's slightly entertaining. It's good coffee. It's a beautiful place to go. That's Chill Bar, DY Beach.
The best ice cream too.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, the ice cream's amazing. Yeah, so often you see parents taking their kids down. Ice cream on the beach. How good does that sound?
What flavour do you get, Mark?
I would go caramel, something caramel, cookies and
Oh.
cream, or a caramel or something. What about you, ladies?
I get they have a dark chocolate sorbet. That's the one I get. It's hard to get dark chocolate sorbet. I haven't seen it anywhere else. It's good.
Oh, not me. I'm an old woman. I get the toffee. I get the English toffee flavor. It's either that or like rainbow. It's either I'm an old lady or I'm a 5-year-old.
Nah.
Oh no, I'm not that basic.
Yeah, I'm surprised. You'd think people go for the good old vanilla, but they don't. Anyway, what else we got in DY?
Just next door, actually $2 down, is Sea Change, which is one of the best places to go for breakfast, I reckon, in Sydney. It's so good. They have these servings that are enormous. Plus, you can get these, what is it called? Potato rosti. It's like a potato hash brown on steroids, and the best.
The beaches.
Yeah.
Yes, Frida. All right, and now with I do have to say, Sea Change has a really good lunchtime. You're going to get a cracker.
Yeah.
All the best, probably the best salad on the northern beaches. The salads are incredible. It's got like a Moroccan feel to it. That whole theme, that whole restaurant.
Yeah.
But
last time I went there. Oh, you go. Sorry. I was going to say last time. You go, Mark. Sorry.
Go. Ladies first.
Last time I went there, we ordered so much food. They had to bring a second table over because the plates are so big and like are so enormous. But we went, we kept ordering. They had to bring a little, they laughed at us when we ordered thinking we would get through it, and we ate it all, 2 tables of food.
Because your boy's got a reputation of eating a lot.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
that's why we ate everything.
That is it. But that's a great place for an amazing lunch, an amazing breakfast. It's pretty rare to get a restaurant that can pump out both. That's where you go on DY Beach, and it's a beautiful view. What else we got?
Well, moving on to dinner spots, and this is one that you mentioned to us before, and it's one of my favorites, is Wings and Tins, which is located just on the main road, probably 100, 200 meters down from us, down at Novak. And It's in the name. It's just wings and tins of beer. It's just got such a cool vibe to it. It's really trendy. And Jess will tell you, I'm always saying every time we drive past, I'm like, oh, we have to go back there.
It has like a Newtown feel inside because it's all booths and it's kind of more, what's the word?
Like, it's not, I don't know. It's very like industrial, like.
You get a bucket on the table to put your wings in, and then there's a big cabinet of all the different beers you can choose. It's really good.
Oh, and there's a paper towel roll as you sit down to wipe your hands.
You get there. And I think there's probably more than 30 flavours of just wings.
Oh, yeah. And if you're brave, I know there's a really hot one. There's like, they warn you when you get it. They have to be like, be careful. If you eat this, you will, like, your mouth will be on fire.
I think that particular one, if you eat 6 of them, you get to spray paint your name on the wall.
Oh, that would make sense.
And it's for free.
I want to do it.
I do not.
Yeah. I tried. I've got a really high threshold to chili. Couldn't do it.
Oh,
I'm game. That's our next place we go.
That's why her hair's so red.
What else we got? So we got Wings and Tins, a new addition, Taco Bell.
Yeah. Have you tried it yet, Mark?
I've had it I had it delivered to the office.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right.
It's I love Taco Bell. I'm the biggest fan. I was so excited when it came into DY. It's my favorite fast food.
And it's in such a good spot right at the Beeline bus stop as well, on the side that there's not really too many food places on that side closer to the library. Yeah,
and you think quite genius, because if you get off the bus and you literally step off the bus and the front door of Taco Bell's right there, it's quite a clever place.
Yeah,
and I think as well it's still a little bit of a novelty in Sydney because there's not that many. Oh,
Lisa Novak, that's not what we're talking about this morning.
Natalie's a really great singer. I don't know if you knew about this one.
No, I didn't know.
She performs in musical theatre.
I do I'm a musical theatre nerd, and Lisa has heard me sing before, so she looks very confused.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the song.
Yeah.
No, that'll be the next episode. We'll do a whole dedicated one, and Mark and I will just talk in song.
Okay, food places, DY. Where else can we send our friends that are in DY and that was straight through the heart. Lavotti's is the best. Lavotti's is the best.
It's in such a good. If we're talking about hidden gems, that's
Literally.
just the perfect example. The only thing, I know the Manly Seagulls did go there recently and posted a photo, so it's probably not so hidden anymore now that Trebojevic has posted it everywhere. But Lavotti's one of the best Italian.
And Antoinette is one of the biggest fans of the Seagulls, like a nut. So to have all the boys there having a meal, she would have been crazy over it. But it's an old-fashioned. I love an old-fashioned, and I love Italian. So it's an old-fashioned Italian that just goes off. It's been in the family for 35, maybe 40 years. The family are beautiful people. And I reckon that's, if there's one place to go on the North Beaches for a lunch or for a dinner, I would say the number one would be there.
They also do cakes as well. For my birthday, unfortunately, COVID kind of ruined it, but they were going to do a big cannoli cake for me. So it's a giant one, and then they fill it with mini cannolis.
Yes.
Yeah, they're really good.
Get it?
No, because of COVID, I ended up by myself at home, so didn't unfortunately get it this year.
Oh, no. All right, so before we roll out, any other magic in DY that we want to talk about? What are the other food spots? I love sushi. I love the sushi place. Oh, so let's talk about so Burek is the food. In Serbian, we pronounce it burek. In Aussie, it's called burek. Burek.
Burek? Is that right?
Burek. It's really hard to get out. Now, it can be made with anything. How would you explain it?
I explained it to because I got them for my 21st birthday a few weeks back, and I sort of explained it. It's like a gozlemi, but on steroids.
Like thicker, more like with like crumbly pastry. It's just, I can't even explain it. It's God tier food.
What was that? God tier.
God tier. Like, that's normal food, and then Burek.
It goes next level. So it's not a meat pie. It's not a quiche. It's a blend of all of these things, though. It's not a gozlem. It's not what do the Greeks have in the spiral? Spanakopita. It's not pita. It's a blend between all of those things. You can have it with meat. You can have it with cheese. You can have it with spinach and cheese. You can have it with apple. They sell all the ones there. This is probably the most hidden of all of the gems in DY. People come and buy 20 of them at a time. They order them. They come and buy 20. They whack them in their freezer. They pull them out. They reheat just as beautiful.
It's just because there's a grocery store inside as well, and then you walk in and the Burek is on the side. So it looks like a shop, like a grocery store from the front until you go inside.
And they do Nutella donuts as well.
Yeah.
So I'm getting hungry just talking about it.
Yeah. I think the secret with the Nutella ones is it's a bit like Krispy Kremes. You've got to heat them just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. But it's called, those Burek, Burek, are made from a guy called the Burek guy.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
So he's on Instagram. Search him up. Order them, guys. That is probably for a takeaway. That's probably the best.
I agree.
Definitely.
And that's the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Hungry now.
I know. Oh,
Yeah.
rough day.
Big time. Big time. So, are there any other places in DY we can send everyone to when they come to visit DY?
Oh, look, we got a speedy list here. So to sum up, we got Brew and I next door, Chill Bar down at DY Beach, Lavotti's, Italian, amazing. Wings and Tins, DY RSL is another big one. Jess and I are both previous employees there, and that's really like there's everything in there. There's restaurants, sports bars, cocktail
They've done
bar.
a big reno, so it's really nice in there if you haven't been since that's been done.
It's like a mini Star City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to work in the Flame restaurant, and then which one did you work in?
I worked in Aqua, which is Italian.
Yeah.
But
Both really good to go and check out.
and Burek Guy we talked about, Taco Bell, and this isn't a food place, but a Tattoo 665 on Pittwater Road.
Yeah.
We've had a few employees in here that have got tattoos from them, but it's a really cute place. They've got a big light up sign out the front with their the 665. You'll see it if you're driving past. Good stuff there.
And they're good friends of ours. I've actually done a couple of lives with those guys as well. And they've done a lot of big celebrities in Australia. That he gets flown around the world to do tattoos. So it's great to have an artist like that in DY.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I have no intention of another tattoo. If I ever did, I know where to go.
Employee of the month has to get the Novak logo tattooed.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Actually, a friend of mine, Stevie Marks, owns Guzman Gomez. And I remember him telling me a story, and a guy said, mate, if I get your Guzman Gomez logo, he goes, will you pay for it for free? Now, he got the Guzman Gomez logo was as big as the guy's head, and he got it on his leg. And it was the logo of the company. And I'm like, who would get a company logo of the company? There you go, Guzman Gomez logo. Hilarious. It was a great story. I saw the photo. It was hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
God.
Yeah. All right, lady. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You
You
too.
too. See you later.
See you. Bye.
Bye.